Aries, welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I am doing your daily reading. Let's just see what's the energy, what's the vibe. Spirit guided me to do an energy check-in. Let me know in comments, what are you doing? Are you on holidays? Are you at home? Are you visiting family? Are you working? And how are these readings supporting you? Please do like, subscribe, and comment. That tells me that you want me to continue these reads during the holiday season. If you are getting any form of support, any form of benefit, please show your support, because otherwise the channel suffers and it's not good for me, but it's absolutely not good for you, because then I will stop doing the reads. And I'm not saying this lightly, because lots of things have changed since I started my channel, and I need to make sure it needs to work for me as well, because I put in a lot of time and energy. So it's an energy exchange. So please like, share, comment. I would appreciate that greatly. All right, so let's see what's your overall energy. Overall energy for my gorgeous, beautiful Aries. What did you do for Christmas? Are we still feeling full from the Christmas meal? I know that some... Well, it depends on what type of celebration you had, what you did. Let me know in comments. And what are you doing right now as you're watching this read? I would love to know. Ooh, King of Swords. You know, this is really interesting. I normally don't get this, but normally with the... Okay, I just need to give you the message the way it's been shared to me. Basically, Spirit is asking you to cut something out. Cut something out. Pay attention to your intuition. Although King of Swords is not about intuition, there is because that bird, there is a message that you are ignoring, and Spirit is just asking you to cut it out. Cut out the noise. Cut out you are wiser than you think. So there's something you need to cut out that you haven't. Could be, I don't know, it could be even a food thing. Maybe you've overindulged in one thing. You know, I'm not talking about Christmas specifically or this festive season specifically. Maybe throughout the year, something has, it's gone over and beyond. I will tell you one thing I'll just share one of my personal experiences. There was a period when I was studying and working full-time, and doing my spiritual work full-time. There you go, right? I had like 3-4 different jobs all at once. So it wasn't really an addiction, but I really started to enjoy hedgehogs. Hedgehog is like a chocolate brownie. I don't know if you know what a hedgehog is. It's not the animal. No, I'm not talking about that hedgehog. I'm talking in Australia. There is this, it's like a chocolate brownie with biscuits in it. My Aussies, please comment below, and maybe you can explain what a hedgehog is, or share what a hedgehog is with the global audience. So in Australia, there is this brownie thing, like a chocolate brownie with biscuits and a few other things and a chocolate icing. It's quite tasty. And during this season, I would have hedgehogs all the time. And I knew that obviously it wasn't good, for my overall well-being. It was just a sugar rush that I was getting, and then a sugar slump I was getting, right? Anyway, I was studying at that same time. I'm actually a qualified coach. So a lot of people don't know this. The reason why you get so many shifts from my readings is because you get tarot, but you also get mindset shifts and energetic shifts. Energetic shifts as a healer, mindset shifts as a professional coach. I have certifications in it. Anyway, so that I was studying that, and one of the techniques I learned, which I've helped a lot of people give up, is getting rid of addictions. So I've helped people get rid of chocolate addictions. I had a client who was eating 6 bars of chocolate a week, and she really had to up her gym game so that she could have the chocolate bars, which was like, the whole toxic cycle. Anyway, so I used that technique on myself, and I was able to give up hedgehogs. And I can say to you, this was back in 2020. I haven't had a hedgehog since 2020. We are heading into 2025. So this thing works. So this technique that I use is about giving up addictions. So people could have food addictions. I've helped people with wine addiction. And look, people come to me. I don't say to them that give up chocolate or give up wine. They know themselves that it's, they're overdoing it. So this person, the wine addiction it wasn't just a glass of wine. It was getting into bottle. And then a bottle became a bottle and a half. And they knew that a night per day or night or whatever you want to call it. So of course it was impacting their productivity, their ability to sleep and all these other things, right? So people were coming to see me. Anyway, so the point being why I'm sharing all of that is, something needs to be cut out. It could be as simple as a thought process or a belief system, or it could even be an ex from the past or something that is no longer serving you, right? Queen of Cups. Oh, love, love, love. So you're cutting this out because that's a way of honoring yourself. At the moment, Aries, it's all about honoring yourself. This is self-love, self-care, great time for healing. So there is the new moon on the 31st of December, great time to book in healing sessions, great time to really work on your energy and shift. You know what this is saying to me? These two cards right here, you're giving up something which was, this is not this is what I mean. This is something I feel like saying the word old. And what I mean by old is not that something from this week or a couple of days. This is something that has to be released or let go for a period of time. But for whatever reason, you've just hung on to it. And now you're like, you know what? I am the Queen of Cups. This is not serving me and my highest good. So I'm going to release it. And that's the vibe. Like it's a form of protection of your energy, your field, and what you're desiring. And you know that this thing is actually blocking you from being in this vibe. Does that make sense? All right. Yeah, wow, Justice, look at that. Now, for somebody here, this could be a legal matter, particularly with the King of Swords and the Justice card showing up. This to me, you are getting divine justice. You will get a fair outcome. So somebody here, if you've been wanting, King of Swords is also the card for if you want to work with a coach, a mentor, someone who can help you with your mindset. That is going to bring you a lot of bring you back to yourself. It's going to help you to reconnect. So if you're thinking about coaching, counseling, hiring, or even if you are going through a legal matter, you will get the desired outcome that's going to fill you up. And it's basically hiring this is honoring you. Okay. So if you work with a legal person, a mentor, whatever, it's actually taking care of yourself. So even doing a tarot reading because the King of Swords is about like getting that clarity, right? So if you get that clarity, you know exactly where you're going, or you get that level of support, you are actually supporting yourself, and you won't even know how much it's helping you until you start that support. Does that make sense? And Justice, you will get the fair outcome. If you're trying to do it on your own, so even with this, the example I use about giving up bad habit, I'm calling it bad because anything too much, obviously it's the devil, right? The toxic. We're doing it as a dependency mechanism. So if you're thinking of releasing any of those things, now is a great time to do that. All right, moving on. King and some form of legal matter to be resolved. It will, and it will be in your favor. All right. What's coming towards you? What's coming towards you? What's coming towards you, my Aries? Anything else, Spirit? Thank you so much. Wow, 10 of Wands. I actually feel this is interesting. I feel like you're reaching a completion. You are completing a major cycle. I'm just gonna say it the way I see it. Like look at all the hard bits of the journey are done. They're no longer coming up and down the mountain. They're now on flat surface. I feel like you are reaching your destination and you're just ready to let go of this burden. So this is successful completion. And again, with the King of Swords, it's a great time. If you want to release any form of burdens, it's a great time to do that. High Priestess, trust your intuition. I feel like for some of you, this is to me all about letting go. So letting go and releasing. Maybe this period, if you're having a quiet moment, the High Priestess is also trusting your intuition. So I also want to say that, with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, with these two cards, if you are having time out, if you're upping your self-care, you're nurturing and nourishing yourself, you will be getting a lot of divine downloads. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your inner guidance. And I feel like all of a sudden you will realize there are certain things that you don't need. With this 10 of Wands, which is a very different message I'm getting, some of you could be decluttering. Now, this could be decluttering of friendships. This could be physical decluttering of clothing. This could also be decluttering of, you know, like your calendar, like things that don't serve you. Like, you know what? Why am I doing all this stuff? It's not even serving me. So with the High Priestess, I feel like really connect with your intuition. You're highly intuitive at this time. That's your superpower. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the more aligned you will be to your highest good. Oh, I can't make it up. Death card. Like, seriously, you're going through a major rebirth. And I love that this card actually says death, rebirth. Two majors here. Pay attention. Like, seriously, I feel like you are ending a major cycle. For some of you, I'm picking up 5, 11, 13. Could be significant in terms of number of years. You could have been battling with something significant for the last 2 years or 2 months. Something about 2 months. Maybe it's a job situation or a project that you were working on, which is finally come to a conclusion or completion of some sort, or you can see the silver lining. But this is actually, for a lot of you, I feel like major transformation. I know my Aries have had it really tough. I'm a triple Aries myself. I know it. And I feel what's happening with you right now is, Aries, you've learned certain things and you've integrated. Now you're not afraid to take care of yourself. Now you're not afraid to put yourself in the front, you know, in the box seat. Now you're not afraid to take care of your needs and your dreams and your desires, because you know that not doing that hasn't served you in the past. And there's some certain realizations which has now opened up these portals. Maybe you're not even talking to certain people, places, situations, because you know they drain your energy, or they just, it's like there is that lack of, you know, balance. So maybe you've realized those things, and maybe this holiday season or quiet time, or, you know, even if you're working, maybe the workplace is quieter than normal because a lot of people are away. It's giving you this space to be like, why, you know, why am I doing certain things? Is this even relevant anymore? You know, it's that kind of vibe. All right. So what's your advice? Lots of majors popping up. Really good read, by the way. And if you want me to continue, please like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment. I can't say this enough. And I'm saying that because everything, the algorithm is beyond me. And if I don't see views, if I don't see that there is engagement, I'm just going to drop doing these during the holiday season, because it just doesn't serve my time. I could be doing my own things. King of Cups and Queen of Cups. And you know what? It costs you absolutely nothing. Divine counterpart. So if you are, I feel some of you are definitely releasing a relationship, as I said at the start here, with a Justice card. And now you're attracting a King of Cups vibe. So in your advice, you know, this is someone who's wise, who's generous. So if you're looking for love, that's what you will be attracting. That's divine counterpart, soulmate energy. King and Queen of Cups, very beautiful. And you only attract that when you come from a place of balance, from a place of knowing and nurturing and nourishing yourself. Although you're a fire sign, we all need all elements. And that's what this reading is saying. Yeah, Page of Cups, definitely. Someone is getting a message, an offer of love. Now, if you're not looking for romantic love, this could be someone who's a really good friend. You know, this King of Cups could be an energy of someone who's really understanding, really grounded, really generous, and connects with you at an emotional level. Yep, balance. This whole thing is about balance. Aries, now is the time. If you are having any form of downtime, even if you're working, if you have that time and energy, bring back that balance. I feel like you really need it. You really need it. Maybe you don't often say it to yourself, or you don't often realize it, but Spirit is really asking you to bring that balance. Yeah, finally the Devil has showed up. So be very careful. This comes back down if you just joined us now for the reading, I would highly recommend go back and watch the start. You definitely need to really master your mindset. There is something in your mind that you keep perpetuating and creating, and that's what is blocking this transformation from happening. That's what is stopping from this rebirth that you are having. Like these two cards right here, this is what's stopping you from having that rebirth and transformation. And only you have the power to control that. You can give in to this, or you can give in to that. So what will it be, Aries? What will it be for you? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me. If you desire a personal reading for 2025, you can book them now, and you'll be the first to receive them as soon as I come back from my break. I'm taking a little break from doing personal readings. But if you want to book your 2025 reading, which will look at love, money, career, all three areas in detail, I will be working with 5 different decks. Yup. So it's a very comprehensive reading. It's the first link in the description box, and you will get it as soon as I come back from holidays, because it will be first in, best dressed. And then I will stop offering that reading. I think as soon as I come back from holidays, I will stop offering that reading. So if you really, really desire that reading for you for 2025, it's a great opportunity to book that. Thank you. And like, subscribe, comment. That way, not only you get to have the benefit of having reads on the channel, so do other people who really, really need support at this time. Thank you. And remember, the power that is you by being you now. I will see you next time.